Hello everybody, the Bloodfather here, bringing you episode 10 of my Let's Play series on the Roguecraft server. Let's push a few buttons here. There we go. I've been hard at work with my bees. I finally started getting me some Imperial drones. All these are just a bunch of mutations that I've been trying to do. But I do want to start automating this a little bit more so because I keep having to go and buy honey from the mall here on the server. And I was thinking about it, and I have these forest drones that I'm constantly breeding or rebreeding together, and it would be nice to go ahead and automate them. That way then they could just constantly cycle around, maybe even get some frames in here to help them out. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and I want to do a lot of work on bees today. I will be joined here later on with I forgot his name, ChaosShaper. I just call him Chaos. He wanted to learn how to, and I got a bit of lag, which I'm going to have some lag because I have TeamSpeak up as well. But he wanted to learn about the bee automation, like how to automate your apiaries. Now, I'm not hardcore into it, I just know some of the basics of it. And as such, I'm going to show you guys here as soon as he's ready. I'm going to show how to do some apiary automation to set it up, as well as later in the video I want to try to set up a more automated farm system so I can start getting more seeds and stuff coming in for my seed oil. That way then I can start making more apiaries and start really getting into my bees more. Another note is I do plan on moving this location. I found a place a lot closer to where I'm at, so I don't have to travel so far to get here, which in my opinion will help out better because I can build me an even bigger place to do a lot more of this stuff. Anyways, we will be back here in a little while when he is ready to when he's back online. He had to go get TeamSpeak ready and all that. But once he gets back online, we will go ahead and get it started over at my base to show you the basics. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get the materials ready that I need, which is another reason I came here, so I could steal one of these apiaries just to show everybody how it works. Anyways, be back in a little while. Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm joined here with ChaosShaper. Like I said earlier, he was wanting to learn about the automated alvearies, and I have the materials here to go ahead and do that. One of the first things you are going to need, obviously you need your apiary. You're going to need apiarist pipes, which if you look right here in the crafting is diamond pipes with 2 propolis on each side. You're also going to need iron pipes, autarkic gates, as well as for huge lines you need both smooth stone and cobblestone, but for this one we're just going to do smooth stone since that's what I have on me, and I don't have a crafting table. There we go, over here. I left my power tool down in the base. I'll have to go get it in a second. There we go, stone pipes. Okay, so now that we got all that, let me just, oops, too much stuff up there. Okay, to start with, you're going to need to set down your apiary, and it is a little laggy. I'm running TeamSpeak and the recording program both at the same time. So there we go, now we got our beautiful little apiary. Generally what I do is you dig a block underneath it. I got some forest. I got some forest princess and stuff on me that I'm going to use on this. Okay, so you dig underneath it so that you can place a pipe under there, and you do that block there, and that's really all you need. Unless you're setting up multiple apiaries, then you would dig blocks out like this, going down the line pretty much. And I knew I was missing something. I need a wooden pipe. There we go. So let me make some wooden pipes real quick, because we need those to pump out the items. Oh, haha. Okay. Sweet. Okay. So usually what I do first, if it'll quit lagging so I can move forward, there we go, is I usually place the apiary's pipe. Let me dig a few blocks around this. There we go. Now we can see better. Oops. Wow. That was a major fail on my part. We'll just do that and that. Yeah, but I love my drill. Okay, so you'd place the apiary's pipe there, right underneath it. Followed by stone pipe. I'm lagging. There we go. And you would put your wooden pipe right there. Pretty much that's your basic little setup. And then usually what I do is I use an iron pipe there, or actually I usually use gold pipes. I forgot my gold pipes, but pretend that iron pipe's a gold pipe. Pretty much the apiary's pipes, they work like just like the diamond pipes do. There we go. You can access them, and depending on which side you want it to go through, you can set it to the different colors. So one of the ones we are going to need, oh yeah, there you go. Now you should be able to see it. Okay, so from the top here, from the apiary, we got the wooden pipe that pumps everything out. It comes down through the stone pipe and into the apiary's pipe. Now, since we want the bees to go back up top, we would go in here, and in the white section, we would choose the option of any bees, and what that'll do is that'll shoot any bees, whether it's drones or princesses, and it'll put them back in the aviary or apiary. And then on the other side, since it's also going to pump out the items, for the other side you want to select, which is, what is that? That's blue. So for the blue one, you'll want to tell it to only let items go out that way. And what that'll do is, or actually, no, not just, is it items? Yeah, the combs would be one of them. But actually, if I remember right, you're supposed to set it on anything. That way then you don't have tons of drones getting thrown out. Oh, it's been so long since I've done this. pretty much what it should do. No, you set it for items, yeah. So the blue one you set items only. And then, so pretty much all the combs and like on the Imperials and stuff, the Royal Jelly, all that will go down the blue path. And then all you need after that is get you a nice beautiful target gate, pop it on there, and I usually always have them going, so I usually do redstone signal off, energy pulsar. That is a good one. Once they stack up like that, what I try to do, because I always have a excuse me, a separate chest for all my bees and drones and stuff. I usually send them an opposite way. Usually I send them down because I load them all up into a ender chest or something. But what you can do on that is either for the blue side where the iron pipe is, you can set that to anything, and that will let the items and drones go through. Or you can do a separate path like the red or the yellow or the green, or not green, black, red, or yellow. Yeah, usually, oh man, I'm lagging a lot. Usually what I do when I have two apiaries next to each other is I'll put an iron pipe in the center. Like if I have another one, say that's an apiary, I'd have the same setup, only I would have the items flushing out the opposite way into an iron pipe, which would then send it on this way. And I'm lagging pretty good. But that's usually how I set it up. That way then they all go into one direction, because any of the extra bees and stuff like that should go into a chest, and I usually have them filtered out some way before they actually make it there, like with the other apiary or apiaries pipes and stuff. But with having that white section saying any bees, it should go to the apiary first. Like the drones and the princess should go into the apiary first before it makes it to the other pipe. Okay, so let's see here. Let me get into my apiaries backpack here. I am moving my bees around, so I have a backpack full of bees right now. We'll just pop those in there, and I don't really have any yeah, right now I'm carrying pretty much all my bees except for what's in my indexer down in the bottom base. Yeah, that's honestly, anytime I start messing with bees, it's always either nighttime or it's raining. It never fails. It's cool, man. But that's pretty much your basic automated setup. Pretty much when the queen dies out, the princess and the drones will get pumped out from the through the wooden pipe, sent down, and through the apiaries pipe. Both at least one drone for sure, and the queen will get pumped up into the apiary, and the rest will end up getting sent on down the line, until you have like steady breeds, in which case they'll start stacking up in there, and then all the access will just continue on down the pipe, down the blue section here, which I can go ahead and set to anything, which is the question mark. I would strongly suggest it. Usually what I do is I don't put any bees in a automated apiary unless they are purebreds. That way then you don't get different bees cycling through, because the apiary's pipe, unless you specify, let me see if that, I believe that's still an option. Right up towards the white section where it says any bees, you can actually you can click and specify which bees are allowed to be filtered through. So you could actually tell it to only let the forest bees go up through there and nothing else. But since they won't be analyzed, even if they're like hybrids or something like that, the apiary's pipe isn't going to know the difference. So you could end up getting weird bees in here that you didn't know about before. Yeah, they are. They're actually, I really love them a lot. You could even use them for like little sorting systems, actually, for your bees and stuff. You don't even have to have them like on your apiaries. You can use them like later on down the line to filter off specific bees into one direction and items into another. And I love them. But yeah, so that's pretty much the basics of your automation right there. Probably later on when I get my my new bee base set up, I can let you know about it, and come and take a look at pretty much multiple apiaries set up at once. Or another suggestion is to look at Lost Prophet's video. He has videos on there as well that have huge, like billions of apiaries set up, and he shows his automation thing. Anyways, we will be back here in a little while, everybody. Okay, and we're back, everybody. This right here is my bee breeding hut. I have a similar build to this, minus the Zicorium or Zicorium bricks and stuff like that all around. But I do have the 9 and 9 apiaries. I'm sorry. Set up like this. Was using this in my single player world, and it really seems to work out pretty good. Helps me keep track, especially by using I'll use signs as well to post up here so that I can know which row, do just three at a time, but pretty much know which row has what mutation I'm after for each row, pretty much. Just to show you, I did move some of my bees in here, not even close to all of them. I got a bunch of my forests and meadows, all my commons, cultivateds. I got a lot of cultivateds. My nobles, my majestics, my imperial. I still haven't got an imperial princess yet, but I also got my diligence, my unweary princess, just after a drone now, as well as an ancient drone, which I was surprised I got, tropical queen, marshy queen, and that's just those ones right there. The other ones I do have all sit in this backpack here, and the rest at home in my indexer there. But these are some more. Like, I got 3 steadfast drones sitting here, some modest, another majestic, more majestics, a bunch of wintries I found, tons of forest drones, all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's exciting. Oh, and it even tells you I have 400. I think that's total that I've accumulated so far. 231, 238 for princesses, 547 for drones. I've discovered a total of 12 out of 199 species worth of bees. So I got my work cut out for me for that. Like I said, it's just like Pokemon. Anyways, I just wanted to show this to you guys real quick. I won't be doing any setting up for automation or anything, and when I get back to base, I will explain exactly why when I get back there. See you guys here in a few. And welcome back, everybody. New development. Turns out the server map is going to be resetting. So as you can see, it's a little laggy. I had to just log back in. Yeah, I tore down my entire place. Everything I own is in, what is that, 10, 11, 12 64K storage drives, pretty much. The big upside to all this is that they gave us these ME drives to store all our stuff on, so that they can give us so that we can carry our stuff over to a new map. So this episode is pretty much officially done. We'll be coming back after the new map is up and ready to go. It's gonna be the same seed, from what I understand. So my beautiful base way up there, I destroyed a little bit. I'm not going to have it moved over to the new server. I had the option of doing that. However, after realizing that there were holes all over the place, and the inside of it was pretty trashed, I decided that since people wanted to ruin my artwork, that I didn't need to finish it. So I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to build something else on the new map and find new locations as well. Maybe somewhere not necessarily over the ocean, maybe like a nice little biome of my own or something. So that is the story of all this. It's going to be a few days, if I remember right. The server restarts on the 26th, or the map resets on the 26th, so I'm really looking forward to that. But until then, I really have nothing to do, because as you can see, oops. Oh, yeah, I have a chest piece I need to go ahead and put in there too. But I have nothing on me except for that chest piece, which will be going in the ME deal. So my dude's just kind of a sitting duck right now. Once the map resets, I'm going to find a whole new location to start on. Build up a new house accordingly. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, let's go ahead do the basics here. There we go. It's quite a bit laggy right now. This is the Bloodfather signing off on episode 10. Hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit about the bees. When we come back, I'm in between episodes and stuff like that. While I wait, I'm going to come up with some new ideas of things I can do, get a nice little plan going. But once we do the reset, I will start recording again and post up some new videos, probably of my new location, getting some building ideas going of how I want to build my new base, and overall it should be a bunch of fun. As always, if you guys enjoyed what you see, feel free to like the video, subscribe if you want to. I will put a link in the description for the Roguecraft website. If you guys want to come and join us, feel free. It is whitelisted, so you'll have to apply for the whitelisting. There's an application process you have to go through. If you're accepted and you end up on the server, feel free to give me a nice little wave, say hi. I always enjoy everybody saying hi. Makes me feel welcome. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and take it easy.